Hello everyone, and welcome back to another race showcase. And today is a little bit of a special one, despite the fact that there's only 5 cars on the grid.
Qualifying, I'm actually going to get
This
blue flags
was
when
a
new
live
prototypes come
stream,
through.
so you're gonna hear me in the background, here and there. But more importantly, this is a live stream where I was using my wheel, and this is actually the first time I've used the wheel for not sprint races, but for
Phone
endurance
is
racing.
falling off my desk.
So this is completely new territory for me, as we're starting P2 in class. And yeah, I thought this would be a really good test to see how far I've come with the wheel. So, the lowdown with this race, really high tire wear, really high fuel
So plan
wear
to
as
go
well.
8 laps.
So,
And
during
then
the
box
entire
the
race, I was
new
battling whether or
mediums.
not it's a 1 or 2 stop.
It should bring us
It became
to
a
maybe
2 stop because
20.
the fuel just won't make it.
While you're trying to drive a very
So,
sophisticated corner.
we're in the NSX around Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta already not one of my
3
strongest
stints
tracks,
of 8
but
should be fine. I can
no
do
time
9.
like the present, right?
I might try and
So,
9 because that's
myself,
usually what
I'm
I
on the
do.
medium tire.
Always
Forget
try
about
and
the
stretch
car
the
behind
slip
me,
to
the
longest
Mercedes,
stint.
as they're already
As long as possible.
17 seconds behind. So they're out of the picture. Our main
Don't ever get
competition
caught
throughout
up
this entire
at
race
the end.
is that Renault in front. Now, what scared me initially going into this
Honda should be
was
okay
that
to
I
short
know that Renault is on
and I
hard
think
tires.
this guy
And when
definitely
someone is on hard
using the
tires
fuel
or on a
max,
harder
I'm catching a
compound than
Renault in
you
a
and they're
straight.
quicker than you,
That
it
never
makes
happens.
you feel really, really crap. Usually I'm the one on the harder compound beating people on softer compounds. It's never the roles reversed. So this is completely new territory for me. As we close up to the back of it, and this is where I'm thinking, if he's on hard tires, and right now he's kind of going quite slow now. He was actually going really quick at the start. Maybe he might be trying to eat his stint out to do a one stop, and that scared me. So I need to get past him as soon as possible, because I know for a fact my medium tires can't last. I don't remember how many laps I have to do for a one stop. So I need to get past him quick. As they go up towards the back end of the track here, we're just gonna not really make too many moves here. Because again, you want to play it safe as well. For me, I'm not too confident on a wheel yet, so I can't be just throwing it in. However, we get somewhat a good run out of that corner, and it seems like we're catching him pretty quick. So that's telling me that he's probably fuel saving. So I dart right, but I can see the gap is slowly closing, so I dart straight back to the left. We're alongside that Renault now, and he's giving us the squeeze onto the side, which is fine. And we break on our marks, and I think he over brakes, and we go right around the outside. And guess what? I've got hiccups again. Woohoo! But we'll look at that again. So he's coming across. Maximum he can squeeze, and I actually didn't catch it when I was driving. He brakes, and he actually goes into the sand pit. I didn't realize that, so that gives us a pretty good run to go around the outside, which is pretty nice. And now we gotta try and hit our lap target of 9 laps. So you'll see me. You both recognize I was already fuel saving straight off the rip there.
He's gonna try and make this a one stop.
But we transitioned to night, and this is where I was quite happy because the car behind me in the Renault is gonna come in now, and we've pulled a quite okay gap on him for 8 laps, 8 laps to this point. So what is that? I think I have 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good in my book. So yay for me. You can see that it was on hard tires the whole time. Now we gotta come in because I fear he might be gaining some time on us because he's gone for the medium tire just like us. So we come in, chuck a medium tire set on, and you know the deal with these endurance races. We're gonna fill it right up to the top.
If you do another
Don't
9,
short fill.
that's gonna leave us.
Never a good idea.
4 minutes at the end.
Put fuel in,
So 4 minutes at the end,
and I'm wondering how much has he actually gained on us. Because now, this is where now I'm scared. Because now we're both on the same tire, so he's going to be a lot quicker now. Because we're going to be on the same tire. As we come out, remember he was about 6 seconds, he's 4.3 now. So, worrying times for us. However, I felt like he was quite quick at the start of the stint, is what I realized pretty quick. And you'll see that in a little bit later. as we transition now a little bit forward, I don't know if you caught that, but there's a Mercedes behind us that's just come out of the pit lane on a set of soft tires. So now I'm at a bit of a crossroads here because I'm the leader in class here, but that Mercedes is going to be probably on pace with me or quicker. So now I probably need to let him through here, or else we're probably just going to fight for not position, but for the same piece of track, even though he is now a lap down on me. So, and if I do that, I'm going to lose time to the Renault behind me. And I've been keeping quite a constant gap. As you can see, him starting to flash his lights at me, telling me to basically move, or telling me that he exists. Don't worry, buddy. I see you. And for myself, I feel like he might be too aggressive. So as we go into the braking zone, I brake a little earlier than I usually would. Stick to the right, and he goes straight on the inside and straight through.
Now you need to piss off into the
Now,
now.
Looking at the time delta with letting him through, I lose about a second total from that. So it was about 4.5 seconds close to, and now we're at 3.5 seconds just from letting him through. So that gap that we've built is slowly being chipped away. And you can see on the side of the track at the marshal post, they're waving blue flags at me now. So the prototypes are coming through, or one of the prototypes is coming through now. So now I need to let him pass at a suitable spot around the track. As now I get the warning on my HUD. Blue flag, give way to fast cars. And now, the only place I can really think he'll probably catch me onto the corner going to the straight. So my corner speed through here is compromised. Plus, my exit speed will probably be compromised as well, because I had to go a lot wider. So you go a few laps later, and that gap has evaporated. And the Renault is now right up behind me now. Half a second behind us. So, as we go down the hill, as I look back, he comes into the pit lane. So now he's definitely going for an undercut now to make the pass on me in the pit lane. So I know this is my time to go in the pits the next lap afterwards. However, as we come that pit lane, remember he was only half a second behind us. He's dropped 4 seconds on us, which really stunned me, and I thought he made like he went off track or something. However, this is what happened actually. As he comes into the pit lane, he stays to the left a little too long and crosses the line. So with that mistake, as he comes into the pit lane, puts on his softs and puts in the sufficient amount of fuel, you'll realize he's been slapped with a 3-second penalty for crossing the line. And 3 seconds is more like 4.5 seconds because of the time you lose from slowing down. So that's him out of the race. So by the time we get to the end, we've actually also gained 3 seconds on him as well. So my consistency was a lot better. So yeah, overall, I survived my first endurance race. Albeit there wasn't many competitors, there was only one, which you might say, oh yeah, maybe that doesn't count. I don't care, I survived 30 minutes without spinning out. So I'm a very happy person. So yeah. And like I said at the beginning, this was a race taken from a live stream. I am being more committed with the live streaming part of this channel. I want to do live streaming to kind of fill in the gaps between the videos. So if any of you are watching here, look out on there for some live streams. I'm trying to get some people. We have had some success with garnering some people with the live streams, but not many. But it'll be really cool to have you guys along in the chat. So yeah. With that all said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.